I think I started writing with a specific question in mind because that helps me when I want to create a story. And my question was, in this case, is it possible to love all the different parts of myself? So not only the parts that I'm sort of proud of and that I like to present to others and the outside world, but also the parts that I'm more ashamed of and I'm nervous about and are flawed. And so I wrote it as a tribute to sort of trying to become a little more your authentic self.
Because I saw Instinct, which was just such a unusual, bold film, and we started talking and texting, and we were circling something else. But meanwhile, she was doing. I mean, we had a Zoom when you were doing bodies.
My little hotel room in Chappaqua.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm doing this. And we were talking about things, and then she was subsequently working on Baby Girl. It was her first. I didn't realize this. This was the first thing you actually wrote all by yourself.
Yes.
So it came. She sent it to me, and then we started. Immediately, I said yes. I did, because the script was so powerful.
I really loved the script, and I knew that Nicole was playing Romy, which is obviously like very exciting for an actor to be able to do that with someone like Nicole. I loved Helena's films, and I think from the moment we spoke, we spoke about this already, but I was a little bit scared because there was so much there, and I was like, I don't know how I would even do this, and that kind of excited me as well, you know. So I just loved that there was humour and nuance and stuff that I'd never read before.
I mean, I think she's in a place of crisis. So her true power, I think she's achieved an enormous amount, yet she's still having all of this inner conflict in terms of what she actually wants. Her power is she can do everything. She can actually do it, but is she being authentically true to herself? And I think that's where this starts to, the film, that's the launching pad for it. She's at the height of her career and her life, yet she's willing to sort of sabotage it because she's at this crossroads. And that's what's unique, is that you follow this sort of, I see it as an odyssey, an emotional and a sexual odyssey.
I love that.
I love
that.
There were two. Oh, the motel or the hotel?
Yeah, exactly, motel,
like
hotel.
Motel.
They're very different.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Helena describes that scene, the motel scene, as a relationship all in one.
Yes, in 12 hours.
In 12 hours.
However long.
Because you run the gamut. I love that. I actually hadn't occurred to me because you didn't tell us that.
No.
When we were shooting it, but it's like, explain it.
Well, they go through all the different chapters that I think it's like falling in love, getting to know each other, exploring the sexual dynamic that they have, but it's also fighting, they're being embarrassed, they're getting a little bored, then they're laughing
up.
Yeah, they're breaking up, they're laughing together. So it's the whole, it's kind of the whole story, but it's very condensed in this. And so it took a lot from them, because technically that's incredibly hard to do. And because we also said this scene is about performance, they are meeting each other for the first time a little longer. They've of course spoken, but always within the company, and they've never been, alone, really alone. And so it's the first time where they, really get to know each other and also try to find this specific dynamic that, will carry them through the rest of the film.
So when you talk about chemistry, the chemistry between Romy and Samuel is that they're able to sense each other. There's another level that's going on with them. It's not intellectual. It's sort of this weird, visceral. And that's why it shifts and plays and pushes and pulls. And it's a game, but it's a very dangerous game.
Yes. Well said, both of you.